that shirt back in the pits and get it covered with autographs of some of the greatest names in all of drag racing, including the next pair of drivers. You must take advantage of that, because what you're about to see, you can never count on the next round in drag racing, so you got to count on this one. What you're about to see may be something that no one will ever see again, unless these two drivers happen, literally just happen, to pair up at next weekend's NHRA US Nationals. They may never pair up again. It's important that you realize that Shirley Muldowney said it's a done deal. You heard her say it tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only appropriate that these two individuals battle alone for the World Series of Drag Racing title. You may be the last people on the planet to witness Shirley Muldowney versus Big Daddy Don Garlits. Garlits and his Summit Racing Equipment sponsored Swamp Rat Dragster. 45 years after he showed up on this same property as an unknown and left here a giant killer and never stopped being the king, is lining up in the Exelon lane. By the way, Exelon is the nuclear power plant up the road. When was the last time you heard of a nuclear power plant sponsoring a drag strip? The Exelon people are right up here in the Tower of Power. Put your hands together for them. I've never heard of a nuclear power plant sponsoring a drag strip before. Yeah, even Byron Dragway can't get a sponsorship from their nuclear power plant. That's right. Don Garlits in the Tower, or excuse me, in the Exelon lane. In the Tower lane, Mustang side, the lady, Shirley Muldowney. Bannered with the new Terminator 3 movie promotional. This pink Mac Tool sponsored dragster should be familiar to anybody with even a passing interest in motorsports. But before they fire up, while it's quiet, I want you people to be louder than you've ever been before at this race in history. How many people, especially ladies, would like to see Shirley Muldowney beat Don Garlits here tonight? Okay. How many fans here at Cordova want to see Big Daddy beat Shirley one last time? That only sounded like a third of you were responding. Come on, where are the women that are pulling for Shirley? Just women, where are you? It's a bunch. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, what you're about to see may not ever happen again in drag racing. Probably the greatest matchup of names in history here at Cordova. As to what he's going to do in his drag racing future. Big Daddy Don Garlits and his group appear confident with their car. Ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of people around the world who wish they could be here right now to watch this race. Enjoy. Shirley Muldowney Muldowney to a blatant victory. Shuts the engine down as the tire spin becomes too much to control. Dan Garlits never says die. Keeps his right foot planted and drives around Shirley at 271 miles per hour to win. Big Daddy fans, collect your money. Unbelievable. Shirley Muldowney was almost a car length out in front at the 330-foot mark and driving away. Then you saw the wisps of smoke coming off the tires. The tire spin. She was losing traction, didn't have the car hooked up. She got on and off the throttle once. Then she said, nope, it's not going to hook. Took her foot off the throttle. She said, I don't see Garlits anywhere. And then, believe me, she sat in there and heard that sound. She heard that sound coming at her. And whoosh! Big Daddy wins by 100-mile-an-hour passing margin. Unbelievable. Chalk one up for Gar.